Hi, everyone. It is me, Sailor Moon here, or Serena here, and it's me, Sailor Neptune, Sailor SeaWorld, Michelle here. And today we're going to talk about how Disney More has Sailor Moon. Now, I know when the words Disney and Sailor Moon come up, a lot of folks get fearful or whatever. They go, oh, well, how could Disney have Sailor Moon? Well, the only slight of Sailor Moon they ever owned was the Deke Sailor Moon from between 95 YL to 20 YL, you know. But they do got a streaming deal for Sailor Moon. Not only on Hulu, which they half own with Comcast, but on their own streaming help website known as Disney More. And since they got a deal with TOEI for Sailor Moon through Hulu, it would also reckon that they got a deal with TOEI for Sailor Moon through Disney More. Now, I know what some of you folks are thinking. Oh, there's no way they would have. There's no way that they do, but they do. And someone told me they did, and I didn't believe it, and then they showed me truth to it. Now, don't ask me how long it goes for. Don't ask me when they got the deal, because I can't tell you. All I know is they probably got all the 5 followings up at the Viz one, I would believe. And I don't know if that means Hearst and Forever and and Stars, because I don't know if that includes those or not. It most likely doesn't. Now, anyway, I know some folks out there are thinking, well, why would some, I know what you're thinking. Oh no, how could Disney have a show on their folk work that, have some fighting, has some wrestling, has blood in it from time to time, and has, some curse words in it? Well, they did, and there's a lot of things that they own or formerly own that have all that in it too. I mean, the Walt Disney business owns, Lucasfilms. They own Marvel Glee, and they're known for having films and shows that have fighting in it and sometimes curse words in it and whatever. So anyway, yeah, Disney More has Sailor Moon. I don't know for how long. I am not making this one up. I thought someone was wrong, but they showed me there's truth to this one. So what do you think about it, Sailor Neptune, Sailor SeaWorld? What's your take on it, Michelle? Well, Sailor Moon, Serena, my take on it is that, okay, good for Disney if they could get a deal with TOEI for Sailor Moon on Disney More. Even though I don't really think that folks are going to get Disney More only to get Sailor Moon. I think they're going to get it for all the other things they have. Now, one would believe if someone already has Hulu and Sailor Moon is on there, then they're not going to want to get Disney More for that. Because it's worth a lot. Hulu by itself has a fee for itself. Disney More and Hulu together, well, they have a higher fee. So a lot of folks out there, even though they might like Sailor Moon, they most likely might not get it on those grounds that they already have deals with other streaming websites out there. If they already have a deal with Netflix, and they already have a deal with Peacock, in which they already have a, whatever, and they might have Paramount More, or whatever. But let's just say they don't. Let's say that they only have Hulu, and they only have Sailor Moon. Well, to be honest with you, unless you're into all the Disney shows and films and plays and things like that, then yeah, they might get it. But I don't know. It's weird, because the only time Disney had any ownership to Sailor Moon, and this would be the Deke Sailor Moon, that they bought from TOEI in 9 between 95 YL when they owned Deep Glee, and then sold it off when they sold Deep Glee off in 20 YL, so they could get Gald to buy Siobhan Glee. Anyway, at the end of the days, I mean, it's cool that Disney More has a streaming deal, that Disney has a streaming deal with TOEI for Sailor Moon. I don't know for how long. Someone only told me this now. It was like a week ago, and someone kept saying, "Oh, I'm looking for it on Disney More," and I'm like, "It's not on Disney More," and they're like, "Yes, it is," and then they show me a likeness of it that they shot. So yeah, so it's on there. Only I don't know for how long, you know, and I know that I don't know if that well, anyway, it is what it is, you know. And I know someone out there might think, oh, well, is it written? No, they got a streaming deal for the Viz one, the Viz English one. Yeah, they might have a deal for the written one too. I don't know. But anyway, okay, good for them, you know. Because there was a time a long time ago where they truly did want to buy the full thing and not only have ownership to the Deep one, which they did from 9 between 95 YL to 20 YL when they sold it all off, you know. Yeah, you're right. I mean, at the end of the day, Sailor Neptune, Sailor SeaWorld, Michelle, I mean, it is cool to see, you know, that Disney has a deal with TOEI for Sailor Moon. I mean, that might be. Now, let's say someone didn't have the disc. Then having Sailor Moon either through Hulu or Disney More might be their answer to it. I know there's a website called Chunky World everybody keeps talking about, but you know, so I'm not going to get into its fees because I don't know. You know, it wasn't on there when we had it because we did have Disney More at one time, and they did have a lot of things on there. Not every single thing that they owned or had, but they did have some things on there. And at that time, they didn't have Sailor Moon, so they must have gotten it either this year, I would believe. So, just to let you know, my show is on Disney More. Yes, the Walt Disney business has a deal with the TOEI business for streaming Sailor Moon on Disney More. For how long? I don't know. If you already have Hulu, I don't think you're going to get Disney More only to have my show on it if you already have Hulu, which is half owned by the Walt Disney business and Comcast. So, I don't know. Your guess is good as mine. Alright? And that might be the grounds to why Cartoon Network or Drawing Show Folkwork is done with my show due to TOEI having all these streaming deals of other websites out there. And, you know, anyway, it is what it is. Yeah. So, can I end this? Yeah. Alright. Thank you, Sailor Moon. Thank you, Serena. Let us know what you think about Sailor Moon being on Disney More, and would that be a sale for you, or is the fee too much? But what do you think about it? I'll see you all later.